What's up, everybody? It is Stormy Prime here to give you a review of Big Convoy, the Maximal Commander who, quite simply, is a one-man army wrecking crew. Look at this unit. He got a blaster here. He's got these doohickeys that he, like, throws at you or something. He doesn't have a throwing action, but he can... It looks like... It's also, you can go hands with you. He's got his big cannon. I forget the other name for it, but it's like his Matrix Buster cannon majigger. But yeah, this guy is stout for a leader class. As soon as he was announced, I'm just like, oh, I need that. Like, I barely know the lore on this guy, but just by looking at him, I knew he needed to be in the collection. And he's armed to the teeth. I mean, big ass cannon, right? Let's take that off of him briefly, because there's more. You think there's less on him? No, no, this guy has a lot of play features. For example, the mammoth legs rotate to the front and they got cannons on them. You got Gatlins on him. Under each arm are little clubs so he can beat you even harder. But you think that's it? You think that's it? These things, they pop off, go in his hands. Ish. Like so, pretty much. But there is bam. That's right. That's right. You weren't expecting that. He can put his tusks. The tusks pop off and they hook here. So if he wants to go hands even harder, oh, he can. That one's a little loose now, but happens. Beggars can't be choosers. It's not like that's his main mode. Also, this back piece flips up to reveal, which in my head canon are missile pods. So armed to the teeth. And you think that's it? You think this figure doesn't have anything more? Oh, no, no. You are sorely mistaken, my friend. Big Convoy has the touch. He has the power. He has a matrix. Now, it's not a matrix of leadership. It's the matrix. It's an energon matrix. At least that's what I read on the wiki. Don't don't castrize me. Well, yeah, he can hold his matrix. The matrix can also kind of hook to his gun. I peg it into that. Just that way it's powered up per se. Look at the detail on this guy. I mean, come on. How could you not want this in your collection? Now, as awesome as Big Convoy is, he does have some drawbacks. Not big ones, mind you, but it depends on how you look at it. Because his playability is 100% robot mode. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Now, let's transform his gun back into his backpack. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm saying. Because as awesome as he is with the gun, he can have storage for it. He has storage for it. As you can see, it's the top half of the mammoth. Now, on his backside, as you can see, we have these extra ports here. If I could get a hang on it. There we go. Pops out, and it's supposed to go into that peg there, which it can. Problem is, there's not a lot of clearance on the backside of this guy. So, in theory, yeah, I got it. I barely got it. That is actually the best I've ever had it pegged in. So as you can see, he is a unit. He's sturdy enough to hold up the backpack, but it with the backpack on it, I do think it halts articulation a little bit. Just, still has pretty great articulation, but with the backpack on, because it's a little flimsy back there, like it'll come off easy. Like, see, no effort, came right off. And it messes with this back piece because you have to move it up to get it out of the way so you can fit him in there. But all in all, not that much of a gripe. Ooh, look at the face sculpt. Look at that. Let me zoom in. Excellent face sculpt. That is a true convoy right there. Now, in the sake of my headcanon and not wanting to call him Big Prime, because, I'm trying to, what's the word here? There's a term I'm looking for. Trying to standardize it for my American mind. I'm not going to call him Big Convoy or Big Prime. No, no. I found that Mastodonimus Prime fits this bad boy just fine. And I'll show you why here in a second. We'll start by a little bit of a transformation. Now, he has some decent spots to put stuff. Like, those things I just took off, they can't be in his arms. They can't. They just can't be there. But they can be down here in these leg pieces, which is where I primarily store them. I only had them on the sides of his arms just so I could show them off. I forgot where I stored his blaster. It might be down. It's not down there. It can't be down there. Okay. So, it's been a little bit since I transformed him, but we'll figure this out together. His transformation is pretty straightforward. You fold these in at the bottom of the feet. Not only that, that opens up. That goes in there. That closes up. This goes over here. That goes there. That goes in there. And that folds like that. That goes over here. Bing, bang, boom. His legs are pretty much done. Like that part's pretty much handled. Now, let's actually that's not how his legs go at all. That's how they go. You gotta do some rotating and rolling because they don't like to be where they need to be sometimes, which is fine. And as you can see here, he has pegs in the legs, so they clip in like so. Sorry about the angle. I'm really into the transformation right now, and you would be too. So his mammoth head, gotta move that out of the way. Arms, slide back, like so. Front legs, you gotta fold out like that. There we go, these pieces. Then, if you can maneuver them, slide up there. All the legs clip in like that. Make sure that's in there. And his arms don't really go far, they just kind of set in. I got a spot right there where each arm clips in. If I can, there we go. You gotta be a little forceful about it sometimes, I am now. Does his head go somewhere? No, it doesn't. It just stays there. What does happen is that. Actually, I gotta separate the head. Just get this. Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of the people. It's a little finicky. Also, I might have mistransformed him along the way. Don't worry about that. That pops off on its own. Come on. Come on, you mother trucker. I swear, it was easier than this. To be fair, I haven't looked at the instructions in like a week. Maybe 3. How long has this guy been out? I don't know. Ah. Ah. Get in there, you. You're making me look bad in front of the people. In front of the beautiful people. You know, it usually clips in better than this. Uh, Maybe that was the kicker there. Oh my God, we're on to something now. We are cooking with gas. All right, let's put the tusks back on. Boom! Maximal Big Convoy, or Mastodonimus Prime, in his beast form. Now, this is a woolly mammoth if I've ever seen one, which I have. I'm prehistoric. I hunted them in the olden days. So, as you can see, his beast form has next to no articulation. Move his trunk around, front legs move, a little. They, it's not loose per se, but he's sturdy. Like this is pretty much if you were in a home invasion situation and you had to choose between a bat or big convoy, I'd say big convoy. This is a brick. You throw a big convoy at someone, oh my god. Sorry, you're done for, pal. And the gun definitely has a place to store on here, underneath somewhere. Like if I had taken 5 extra, oh yeah, see, see here, the gun pops in right there. And then, yeah, weapon storage. He is a weapon, so he is the storage for said weapon, because he is the weapon. Mastodonimus Prime, Maximal Big Convoy, however you want to call him, he's a unit, and I love him. Not for this form though. Like, does it look cool? Yeah. Like, if you're into Mastodons or you just love beast modes just for the sake of looking at them, that's your guy. I mean, look out. Beautiful fur sculpt. Like, yeah, you obviously see it's a robot underneath, especially here, because literally just he's a robot that folds up and then he has fur. Tail wags a little bit. He gets excited when he sees you, which I don't think Big Convoy ever gets excited when he sees someone unless he's shooting them. That's my head canon. It might be actual canon, but guess what? I don't know. I don't care. All I know is this figure is awesome, and if you have an opportunity to get him, I definitely recommend him because he's sturdy, he burly, he ready to throw hands. I mean, look at that. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate the little things. Well, yeah, that is my review and little transformation guide of Big Convoy. Now, I know it wasn't the best transformation guide, but be realistic here. If you haven't transformed a figure in a while, what I just did is what you're gonna do. And we figured it out. We got it done. He's transformed properly. And I didn't break anything, which cannot be said for my other figures yesterday. Those were accidents. I wasn't rough with them. It just happened. Manufacturer defect, that is what I'm saying. But anyways, Big Convoy. Highly recommend. This has been Stormy Prime with a figure review. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Roll out!